My fearless friends, how are you doing? It is the middle of the week, and I want to talk to you a bit about a personal experience of mine with anger. I used to have a lot of frustration and so many negative emotions and limiting beliefs that I could not deal with at the proper time because either I had no idea how to, because the emotion was too strong for me to handle then, because I was afraid to go deeper into that feeling of feeling worthy, feeling worthless, sorry, feeling like a failure and not having the courage to move on with my professional life. All of this got me to be extremely angry. I used to be very vicious out of nowhere, out of thin air. I would just sometimes burst like a volcano because I did not know how to manage my emotions. The thing with anger is that you get very, very angry when you are super fearful because you are lacking some answers. You get extremely frightened that you continuously look for ways out of a situation. You can't find the answers because you don't know how to ask yourself the right questions. And then anger happens. Anger is completely devastating and destructive both for your body and mind, not to mention your spirit, because you're in this awful non-stop tension ready to explode, and you could actually be in danger both physically and psychologically. Now, how do you get to deal with this is actually pretty easy. When you feel that you are extremely angry, there's nothing you can do in that very moment but just calm yourself down by changing the scenario. You just move your position. If you are facing um, your desk, if you are facing someone, just move the position like this and hold it there until you count to five. This is something very easy and very simple that you can do. Now, this may sound extremely simple, and you may say, okay, this doesn't make any sense. Does this have to do with NLP or anything? No, but it does calm you completely because, my fearless friend, when you are very angry, you can't do too much in that very moment. You need to calm down a bit. Now, after you have stood there in the different position, counting to five, then you see how your blood tension and how the tension begins to completely fade away because you are changing the perspective. Now, you can't do this with questions and processes and procedures and NLP techniques on the spot. You can't do this because it's too much frustration accumulated in you. Now, after you have calmed yourself down, grab a pen and a piece of paper, and yes, now you can start putting this very efficient technique in practice. Just ask yourself this and write the answers on the piece of paper. What is this state teaching me now? And I want you to let go of everything that comes to your mind, to your mouth. Write it down. I really stress out you writing things down because it's extremely powerful and you get to release every unspoken word, everything that you could not vocalize to anyone before. When you start writing it down, you release the tension both by filling out your mind, you get the thoughts from here down there, but through your hands as well. Anger leaves your body through your hands and through your feet. So these limbs are very useful when it comes to letting go of anger, because one more thing, if you are still super frustrated and angry after you have done the first step of the exercise, you have faced a different scenario. You are looking in a different direction for 5 seconds, and if you still feel that no, this is not working, just move your legs, just shake them like you would be running, but you do this as you are sitting, as you are standing. Once again, this helps you release and detach from that emotion. You need to have yourself be an observer. Now, yeah, continuing to face that different direction, do this with the legs. Just move them quickly, 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 and you'll see how it all gets better. And then start writing things down. What is this emotion teaching me? This is a very efficient technique. Please put this in practice. Tell me how it goes, and you'll see that next time you get angry, you'll be on the verge of getting angry, but it's not going to be this intense because you'll be doing this almost automatically. You know that, okay, I need to detach from this, I need to be an observer, not involved anymore. Just face a different direction, and you'll be as good as new because you need to get rational with your emotions. When you're rational, anger goes away, fear goes away, frustration goes away because your rational mind starts to kick in with solutions. Tell me how this goes. If you know anyone that needs to put this very easy and so efficient technique in practice, send them this live session. Simply have it shared from the button you have on the on the right bottom of this live session, and you'll see how they're going to be so grateful for this. I wish I had this years ago when I created, unfortunately, disease in my body because of so much anger that I did not deal with at the proper time, and so much frustration and fear that I had a heart disease. I was 26 years old and I was going to doctors. I had some nodules in my body, and it was just dramatic. Once I began to temper down my emotions, to get them under my control, the situation changed completely. If you want any similar exercises, go to my website, roxanapopet.com, and download the 7 step guides to permanently conquer your fears. Another great technique, easy to put in practice. You'll enjoy that exercise as well. Until tomorrow, have an awesome day ahead, and remember to test out today's technique in controlling your anger and tell me how it goes for you.